Good morning, people! As you can see, I'm filming very different today. I am going to try to see how this works also with the sound, because the camera is very far away from me. I did connect the camera with my laptop that I have here, so that I can push record if the recording stops, because I don't want to get all the way up. But you guys are going to be able to see the cards more clearly. A little bit. I will see how this works. I also got a new backdrop. I really feel very cozy with my new backdrop and the candles. But again, you guys are going to be a little bit more able to, you know, to see the table, to see what I do. We will see how this works, and yeah, I'm trying to find out what I do with my life. It's a long time since I used the laptop to do this. It is probably going to be harder for me to show the cards. I don't think it's, I mean, you guys are going to be able to see them, but not like normally. So again, please let me know what you guys think about this. But it's cozy, and you know, we're all about trying new things all the time. My North Node in Aries is, you know, it wants to try new things. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Okay. Would you it's Kiri. Kiri is making noise. I'm going to put it on silence. But this is just going to be a daily reading. I might do this with air, fire, water and earth. And then we will see. I haven't done that for the longest time, but I'm guided to do that. And tomorrow we have the magical full moon. If you haven't seen the full moon video that I made, I will put a link up here. This is going to be the intro of all 4 daily readings today. Hello my lovely water signs, how are you guys? Remember, this is general, take what resonates, leave the rest. Maybe some of you guys dealing with Aries, because that just popped up. Transformation. But again, flip the roles. You can be male, you can be female, whatever you need. You know, be willing to see through the lines when I do readings. Like, it can be a little thing that I say where you're like, well, yeah, that could be true, but that would really cost me a lot of work. Let's see, water signs. Oh, moving on. Someone here doesn't want to move on. Spiritual union. Financial and material changes. You guys might need to leave something that's very conflicting in your life. This can be mental now that this is air, but this can also be that you need to leave an air sign, because there is a new beautiful, you know, union. Something that's very abundant, something that's very, you know, prosperous. I do feel some of you guys do need to leave an air sign. You might be steered in the direction of another water sign. And I do feel that it can be someone who's older than you. It can be someone who is really, someone who, you know, who's having money. Someone who, I do feel it's someone who is not worried about money. And it might be someone who is, you know, who has their emotions under control. But you are, you know, you do need to move on from something. This can also be mental. But let's see what else we can get for water signs. Suffering and silence. Going through things alone, are you? Patient and planning. There's a lot of construction going on, so excuse-moi for the noise. We also have mental conflicts reversed. That's what we spoke about. Yeah. crown chakra, authority. Here we have the Aries. Maybe you do need to leave Aries. We also have rejoice in celebration. We have material and spiritual prosperity. That's what we spoke about. This is a very spiritual connection coming your way. I hope you guys can see the cards. Emotional withdrawal and throat chakra. All right. You really might be suffering alone in a relationship. For some of you guys, I do feel that you are suffering alone in a relationship. There is no patience in the relationship anymore. There is no planning in the relationship anymore. You guys are not moving in the same direction. There is no spiritual strength in this. There's no spiritual strength in this relationship. There's no abundance. I do feel that you might be together with someone who has financial problems. It might be someone that you did break up with, but still you are still suffering in silence. But I do feel some of you guys still have to leave this person. Destiny is knocking on your door. This is all about choices. You need to choose wisely here. That is really a strong message for you guys. Because you are staying in the past. Again, remember that it doesn't have to be linked together with a person that you're together with now, but it can be a person from your past. This can also be mental. This can be a past relationship that put mental blocks in your mind. It's someone who really, it feels like someone who destroyed your finances too. You want to become more spiritual, you are very spiritual, but someone is having control over you. If it's not someone who's having control over you anymore, you are still letting the past having control over you. And you are keeping yourself away from celebration. Because someone is trying to come into your life, or something is trying to come into your life. But you reject it because you just want to be alone. You don't want to ask for help. You don't want anyone to see that you are actually suffering. You do really need to speak up here because the crown or the throat chakra is reversed. There's something that you are not speaking up about here. And destiny is really trying to make you aware that you do need to take a flight here. You do need to make a new decision. Where do you want to go? Because you can't stay where you are anymore. You can't stay where you are, water signs. Because you are not growing with a person. Okay. And you're really you're keeping yourself in a mental conflict. I don't know why I feel that this speaking or talking, maybe you do need to speak about, again, the suffering. You do need to speak about the suffering. Someone is going to understand you. Someone is going to help you here. But you are way too scared of actually being like, I am suffering. It's like, you might really just listen, just hearing the word suffering is something where you feel that, oh, it's a weakness. It's a weakness to suffer. So you just keep suffering in silence. But it's also really, it's a major, major, major block for you. Because you are not moving in any direction with that. Whatever you are doing right now, you got to a point where you can grow in the situation that you're holding yourself trapped in. If it's a person, you can't grow with this person anymore. You got to the highest point. You learned the lesson. And now you are actually just keeping yourself trapped in it. And I do feel that your higher self and your spirit guides and your angels are trying to give your dreams and like ideas, you know, it lets you see what is actually waiting for you. Because you can see that the girl's actually watching, you know, looking over to the other mountains and seeing the sun and being like, well, this could actually be very amazing to get over there, but I'm just here suffering. It's like there's no way that I can, you know, get to that point, because again, it feels like it's, you know, it's like there's a lot of clouds. You can't really see how far away it is. You can't really see like what direction do I need to go in. But this is on a spiritual level, so you don't need to travel physically to get out of this, but you do need to travel mentally. You do have the spiritual strength to overcome this, but you do need to work together with your base chakra. It is also linked together with the material world. Let's see what is blocking you here. I do feel it's like your spirit guides really try to make you realize that you can't stay where you are anymore. A new thing is coming your way. This is like the Ace of Swords. You are strong enough to overcome this. A new beginning is waiting for you. But you're burying yourself. But still you're burying yourself in the suffering, but you're still aware of what it is that you want. You're more aware than you have been for the past month. But you are still seeing what it is that you want as something that's far away in the future, or something that's far to get to. Let's see what you can do to get to where you belong. Sacral chakra. Creativity. Breaking out of it. This, like, I do feel it's important for you to dare to be different, or to dare to show your emotions. Because I do feel that you see emotions as a weakness, or you see the suffering as something that's, you know, weakness. Someone is going to come into your life and help you. This might be someone who is already in your life, someone who has been in your life, but that you pushed away because that you couldn't, you know, you couldn't put your suffering onto this person. But I do feel the universe and your angels and guides are really asking you to do this. It's like there's a reward for you if you are open with your emotions, if you are open about what is it that you are suffering from or about, because you are not speaking. It's really, I mean, this is a major block for you guys. You are not speaking, you are just suffering. I will see if there is a last card before we end this. Whoa. Yeah, you are trapping yourself in fears. All these mental cards. Some of you guys might be dealing with air signs, but again, it is general, so it can be whoever. It's just the energy that wants to come out today. But you do need to choose wisely here. Go in the direction of destiny. Be open about your suffering. Be open about your emotions. That is going to bring you a huge reward here. Material reward. Spiritual union. But this is going to be everything for today. I hope you guys could use today's message. Please let me know in the comment below. Remember to like and subscribe. Become a part of this magical family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.